Welcome back to Sports Cards from Scratch. This is Diru and Dad.
Dad and Diru.
We're still figuring that out.
Yeah, whatever. So what are we here today doing?
We are doing a list of what players are hot and what players are not of basketball, fighters in UFC 264, All-Star Game.
You just basically told them everything that we're going to discuss. There's no more secrets. Oh, no, we've got a few surprises for them.
Yeah, we do.
So this is live. This is Diru and Dad.
Yes, it is.
You almost corrected it and fixed it.
I almost did. I was like,
with who's hot and who's not in the sports card hobby. We would really appreciate if you're watching this on YouTube, if you'd like, subscribe, and
hit the bell.
Hit the bell. Those all help us. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're a long way from it.
Long way.
But we'll get there eventually. Marilyn's watching with us. Hey, Marilyn. Aunt Marilyn. All right, so who's hot and who's not? Let's get this thing rolling here. Andrew, what's going on in the sports world right now that is noteworthy and that you need to note in the sports card trade game?
Well, the basketball championship.
Yeah, NBA, definitely.
Suns and Bucks.
Okay, yeah. And what else is going
on? UFC 264.
Yeah, and
the All-Star Game and Home Run Derby.
All right, so let's start with the basketball playoffs, the NBA. What's going on?
Well, the Bucks and the Suns are playing right now, and
how's that going?
Not good for the Bucks.
Yeah, so let's say Suns, hot or not?
Hot, very much so. Their name is correct for the situation.
Devin Booker?
Yes.
Yes, is that a hot or not? It's a yes or no?
Yes.
Devin Booker, hot or not?
Hot.
All right. Who else is hot on the team?
CP3.
Okay, definitely. I mean, he is 36 years old, playing in his first finals and tearing it up. I got to admit, they knocked out my Lakers in the first round. I am not enjoying seeing them do well. And kind of one of your favorite players when we started our hobby, our collecting together, was who?
Giannis.
Giannis who?
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, Andrew Kingsley. If you're watching, say that 3 times fast.
And then post to YouTube.
So let's say. So you said the Suns are hot. The Bucks, how are they doing? How many?
They are not hot. They're 0-2. They're not doing well.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, definitely not doing well. So, Giannis. I mean, I would think that he was obviously a not if they're not doing well.
No, he is definitely hot right now.
So, are Giannis cards going? How are they doing?
They're doing great. They're going up. They are cards that you want to invest in.
Wow. Okay. So they kind of hit the dip like a lot of NBA cards.
Yes.
But they're still really, really. They've been pretty valuable. They've been trending upwards slowly.
Yes.
Who else from that team? Like Chris Middleton, hot or not?
Hot.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 23 points. He scored 23 points in one quarter against Atlanta just to get them to the playoffs without Giannis. And I think Giannis scored 40, 42 last night. If he could hit a free throw, if Giannis could hit a free throw, he'd score 50. I think he would have scored 50 last night. So put your money on Booker, CP3, Giannis, and Middleton. I kind of think maybe you should sell some Suns right now if you're thinking about flipping. If you've got some Suns, some graded cards. We have no Suns. I don't think we own one Suns card. Suns Bucks was not in anybody's playing for the finals this year. So you mentioned something else that's hot. What else is hot right now?
UFC 264 in specific.
Okay, UFC 264 is Saturday night.
Yes.
And so what happened back in, I guess it was late January, February? What did you do? You went on YouTube.
On YouTube, said that you need to invest in Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier. And a couple weeks later.
No, a couple days later.
the McGregor Poirier fight happened, and Poirier knocked out McGregor, and for some reason both of their cards went up.
Really? So right now, going into UFC 264, Conor McGregor, hot or not?
Hot. His cards are going upwards. They're doing amazing.
Yeah, we were perusing the sports card investor market movers.
Yes.
And you ought to check them out. Sports Card Investors app is free, and they don't pay us to say that. It's really helpful in the hobby. Looks like McGregor cards were up 70-80% over the last 7 days,
which is crazy.
And so the Poirier has been the favorite, and I think is the favorite right now. But I mean, it's basically a pick'em match. So Poirier, hot or not?
Poirier's hot.
So invest in both of them.
Invest in both of them again. I mean,
what if you already invested? Should you consider selling?
Definitely. You want to sell them now before the cards possibly dip.
So you want to have them, like if you're selling them on eBay, you don't want to sell them today probably. You want to have them up so that they're available after the fight, right?
Yeah.
Because last time, and that might be, maybe we need to do a little eBay tips and tricks video. But you want to have those up at a high enough price where you can make the money that you want to make, or in an auction so that they're ending after the fight.
Right.
It was really interesting to me. I was awake, and Andrew watched the fight the next day because it was about midnight back in February when that happened. Immediately, Poirier cards went from $30. Like we've got some Poirier autographs that we had bought when Andrew said to buy it, and we bought them for $7, $12, $30. Immediately, they went up to 100, 130, 180. I mean, within minutes of the knockout, actually within maybe a minute of the knockout, people were doubling, tripling the prices, quadrupling the prices. So McGregor and Poirier hot. Definitely. Who do you think is going to win? Andrew's not going to stay up late for the fight. He decided we're going to watch it the next day on
the UFC app.
Well, on ESPN Plus.
Yeah, on ESPN Plus.
So, so who's going to win?
Not sure. I'm on the fence about this. But I have this feeling that it could go either way.
So, I mean, that's what the betting people are saying. The man, come on, have a hot take. Who do you want to win?
Poirier.
Yeah, you want Poirier. Hey, Nanny M's in. Hello, Melinda.
Hello.
So, yeah, definitely put your money there. You got a little bonus, you said, for Ellis's cake is ready. Wow, right in the middle of this. This is great. All right, so what was your bonus?
My bonus was Gilbert Burns.
He's in like the main event right before.
Right.
I mean, he's in the fight right before the main event, and so even though it's a closely, the odds are close on the fight. You're saying get some Gilbert Burns. Like, is that as big as last time? You think as Poirier McGregor?
Not yet.
What about the women's fight? Do you have anything? You have anybody on that side that may be a bonus?
Yes, I do.
Who?
Irene
Aldana. Yeah, I like how we check our notes for that. Yeah, and she is fighting. Let's see if I can say it right. Kunitskaya. I think that's right. So let's move on. Let's move on to another who's hot, who's not. What else is going on in the sports world that you mentioned that we need to talk about?
The All-Star Game and Home Run Derby.
Okay, and so All-Star Game. I mean, like, man, we love watching Tatis. We love watching Arenado from the Cardinals. Yeah. Of course, on the AL side, Vladdy. And what did you name him?
Vladdy Not Daddy.
Vladdy Not Daddy. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We love watching those guys hit.
We love that.
But who is of all this? I mean, this is obviously a hot with the Home Run Derby All-Star Game. Who's hot?
Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani. So no question, hot. In fact, if we look through the Sports Card Investor app, out of the top 12, how many different Ohtani cards were there?
4 or 5.
Yeah, so a lot of rookie Ohtani cards, or we've got a Ohtani auto with Pujols and Trout as well. Like we've got a few Ohtani cards. So why is Shohei Ohtani hot?
Well, he is the first person to be in the All-Star game who is a pitcher and a hitter.
Yeah, he's made it as both this time. He's also, what else is he doing? He's leading.
He's leading everyone. He's leading the league in home runs.
I think he's at like 32. He's only like the 14th or 15th player to come into the All-Star game with 32 homers. Puts him on pace to break what I think is the real home run record, not the Barry Bonds record. But so who's hot and who's not? Let's quick recap here. Who's hot?
CP3, Giannis, Middleton, McGregor, Poirier, Gilbert Burns will be hot soon. Irene Aldana.
We only had one not on this one. Who's not hot?
It was the Bucks.
Yeah, and that's really about the way that they're playing. That's not really about. It's not really about the. They're actually still going. Some of those guys are going up. Chris Middleton, Giannis, and.
I mean, when we say Bucks, we mean the entire team as a whole, and kind of the coaches too.
Yeah. So, anything else? We've been spending some time breaking Formula One lately,
which has been really fun.
Yeah, some Topps Chrome, Topps Sapphire. What are your favorite cards out of that product?
I love the nickname inserts. Those are beautiful. I've started PCing them.
Yes, for those of you that don't know what PC means.
Putting them in my personal collection.
Oh, a little thunder from God there. Maybe you should be or shouldn't be. Maybe you shouldn't be. I don't know if they can hear that live. Anyway, all right. So I think we've taken up enough of your time. This has been D-Roo and Dad.
Yes, it has.
Or Dad and D-Roo with sports cards.
You keep on trying to trick me.
From sports cards from scratch. We just wanted to take a little bit of your Friday afternoon and share.
Who's hot and who's not.
Who's hot and who's not. Thanks for joining us.